Welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. It is exciting to be here with a lot of you right now. The room is still filling up. We're letting people in as fast as we can. And I just want to ask you, you all a question. If you could do me a quick favor and just tell me on a scale from 1 to 10, type in the chat how excited you are to be a part of the Real Legacy Companies. Number from 1 to 10. Let's load up the chat. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. That's right. That's right. And I want to just share a couple of thoughts before I introduce our master trainer here, my sidekick. I was watching that video loading up, and I'm going to tell you something. Do not be somebody who majors in minor things. Do not be somebody who majors in minor things. You know what majors in minor things do? They sit here and they nitpick a glitch in the system. They sit here and they nitpick a technology issue that might cause some delays in a company that has been pumping out consistent results for 24 months. Please do not major in minor things. The second thing I want to bring up is the fact that most people cannot make a commitment. Let me rephrase that. Most people try to make a commitment and they fail to commit. So let me congratulate right now 365. The room is still filling up. 365 plus of you who have committed to be here today. Why? Why are you here today? You're here today because you want to earn an extraordinary income in this company. That's why you're here. You want to be a 6, 7, or maybe an 8-figure earner in this company. Well, guess what? We already have loads of 6 figures. We have a lot of 7-figure earners, and we have several 8-figure earners, and we haven't even hit the momentum yet. And so I want to congratulate each and every one of you for being here. Guess how many people registered for this webinar, Jeremy?
How many, Justin? Over 1,000?
1,600 people registered, and we only have 350 who made the commitment.
Wow, wow, wow. These are real action takers here this evening, today, right now.
And it doesn't, and that's the thing, is it doesn't really, I'm trying to get it on speaker view, but it won't let me hit the speaker view. Can you see if it lets you? I hit
all right, there we go.
View, but it's not coming on when I speak. That's okay. It's not about me right now. So listen, you guys are here. You made a commitment. I'm going to tell you something. This is about being bulls. If you're a bull, write the word bull in the comment. If you're a bear and you're here because you want to become a bull, write the word bull in the comment. This is about becoming a top earning bull in the Real Legacy Company. And it starts with the commitment. And then it starts with consistency. You can commit to do something for 90 days, but I think one of our weaknesses as human beings is to be consistent for an extended period of time. Listen, anybody can go to the gym for a couple of days. Anybody can watch what they eat and diet for a couple of days. Anybody can do things for a couple of days. But it takes a real mindset. It takes motivation. It takes desire. And it takes hunger inside of your stomach to be consistent. And so what we are about to deliver to you, it's going to be short. It's going to be sweet. It's loaded with nuggets and value. I can guarantee you that if you take the practical knowledge that we dropped today, you implement it starting today. You don't wait until Monday. You don't, happy Canada Day to all our Canadians out there. You don't wait until Tuesday, Wednesday next week. You don't take notes and put it off to the side and it collects dust. You take the practical knowledge that is about to be delivered today. You implement it into your business. You do some of the things you learned today starting today. And here's the magic. Here's the secret sauce. You consistently do these tips and tricks for the next 90 days. I guarantee you will see your volume increase. You see your organization double and triple and quadruple in size, and you will see your income go through the roof. Last question here. I want you to think of taking this training, and you don't have to type in here, but I always like to bring this exercise out. Envision what your income is today. Maybe it's $100 a month, maybe it's 1,000, maybe it's 10,000, maybe it's 100,000. Envision what your monthly income would be if you could just add a 0 on the end of it. Mind-blowing. Listen, sidekick, partner, friend, confidant, brother, you've been a hustler since day one. I don't know anything else to say than you are on your way to become a global ambassador in this company. You have amazing work ethic, family man, care so much for your organization, your members, your team. Thank you for sacrificing your day here. Thank you for putting this training together. And I'm going to introduce Mr. Jeremy Cohen. Go ahead and get us started, brother.
Awesome, my brother. Thank you so much for that great introduction, and welcome to all of our amazing members from all over the world. I'm really excited to be here this evening with you guys, sharing this information and helping you just get the most out of your business, and especially the most out of your time. All right. So this was a training that I've done recently with some of my team members. Sorry, let me just stop this YouTube here and just close this down. Something that I did with a couple of my team members, and literally within 7 days, we had seen such a huge increase in activity within those members who had received this training that, I reached out to Justin and I said, man, Justin, I have a great formula that I think I'd love to share with the rest of the Power team, just to, help everybody, get into action mode, get into bull mode. All right. So what we're going to share here today with you guys is literally how to create a successful daily mode of operation. All right. Now, why is this so important? Because a lot of us get into this industry, like myself. I come from a background of, being a trader, an entrepreneur in many different businesses, and network marketing wasn't really my main thing. It was something that I had tried in the past, but not really had success in. And so whenever I venture on any opportunity, whenever I venture on a new career path, I always go out and I go and find experts in that field and try and learn as much as I can from those experts. And so what I'm sharing with you here today is kind of a compilation of some of the biggest and the top network marketing income earners around the world, and what they actually use, what kind of system do they use to grow their organization and also create a bit of duplication. All right. So the first question we're going to ask is, what exactly is a DMO? And why do you need one? Well, a DMO, it just stands for daily mode of operation. All right. It's what you should do as an entrepreneur in this industry. And this will help you guys stay, number one, focused. All right. The word focus, if you break it down, FOCUS, it stands for follow one course until successful. And so focus is one of the most important things you need in your business to reach top income earner status. All right. Number two is to get more done in less time. Time management is something all of us need to improve on. And when we are more aware of our time and how we spend it, well, that's when we can start having better results. Number three is create consistency. Number four, prevents overwhelm. And number five, creates duplication, something every one of us needs in our business. Now, I wanted to start off with this great quote. I actually found this quote today. It was shared by one of my team members, and I thought this would be a great quote to add into this training. And it simply says, when you realize that making money is simply a result of making an impact, helping others, and solving market problems, you soon come to the conclusion that it is actually selfish for you to not be mega wealthy. All right. And this is one of my mentors, Ray Higdon, is a network marketing trainer. This is one of his quotes. And, I'd love for you guys in the chat to just put in the chat, I am mega wealthy. All right. Because success starts with a winning mindset. 90% of winning happens right here between our ears. And so just in the chat, guys, drop in there, I am mega wealthy. Declare it to yourself. Say it out loud wherever you are. Just scream in your room. If your kids are sleeping, say it a little bit softer, but just say, I am mega wealthy.
I am mega wealthy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love that.
I want to share something. When we were out at the event, the Spanish event a couple of weeks ago, we had an opportunity. It's all mindset. And we had an opportunity to zoom in on two really big events that Nigeria was having. Shout out to Nigeria. I think 500 in one event and probably 400 in another. They had a huge hall set up. People were decked out to the nines. I mean, it was a gorgeous event. And I got on and look at the chat. Look at it coming in. Look at it. I am mega wealthy. And so I asked everybody so I got them riled up, and I asked, if you're here today and you're a millionaire, stand up. And the entire room stood up, brother, and started screaming. Mindset. You got it.
Powerful, powerful, powerful. Thanks for adding that nugget, Justin. And it all starts with a mindset, guys. And so to have the right mindset will cultivate the results that you want. Ever heard of the saying, cultivate a millionaire mindset? Now, it's very true that millionaires attract wealth in their life because of their thinking. And so what do top earners actually focus their time and attention on? And these are some of the different areas that top income earners focus on, right? Typically, when you put things off that really need to be done, it's because we're not focusing on what we call income producing activities, all right? One of my mentors very long time ago told me, Jeremy, there's two types of ways of spending your money, or your time rather, right? The one is what we call IPA, is an income producing activity. And the other one is called NIPA, which is a non-income producing activity. So within your day, you could feel very busy. You could feel like you're doing a whole lot of things. But if they are not income producing activities, well, they are not edging you any closer to success in your network marketing company. So what we're going to be focusing on this training is how to focus on the right income producing activities for your business. But this will also help you in any area of your life. Understand, success in business equals success in your family, equals success in your friendships, equals success in your life, because success is a mindset. And so these are the typical things that a top income earner focuses their time and attention on. Number one is building their following. All right, without a following, there's nobody to invite, there's nobody to prospect. Number two is inviting people to come and take a look at the information. Number three is presenting the information to people. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be the presenter. You can leverage. So basically, these are the things you need to focus on to become a top earner, right? And write them down. I want you to take notes of these things, okay? So number one is building a following, all right? Number two is inviting your guests to presentations. Number three is presenting. Number four is following up. Number five is enrolling. And number six is training your new members, training your new team so they have all the right information they need to succeed in this business. All right. So some of you guys are saying again, you can't see the slide. So let me just unshare it and share it again. Sorry, guys, this is live, Sometimes we
can see the slide.
Right.
Might have some issues on their end.
All right, perfect. All right, so going back to making it big online, all right, you have to be the leader. You have to take the leadership role and, do what others won't. Because the best way to motivate your team, a lot of people come to me and say, Jay, you know, nothing's really happening in my team. I'm trying to push the guys, I'm trying to work them, but nobody's really participating. Well, I said, you know, what are you doing? How many people are you signing up per month? How many presentations are you doing per day? All right. And this is how you motivate a team. Okay. So here's your path to freedom. Where do you start? Okay. Number one is to set your goals and visualize. Just like Justin was saying at the beginning, it's very important to see or start with the end in mind. And Waska says this all the time. A person who doesn't know where they are going in life are already there. And so the reason I went from 0 to manager in 3 months when I joined CFX is because the first thing I did before I even called anybody was I sat down and I wrote, what are my goals with this journey? What are my goals with this opportunity? And I wrote it down in stone. I wrote it down in a book. And because of that, I revised my goals every day. I visualized me being a manager. I visualized my team growing. That was one of the biggest reasons why I achieved success. From visualizing your goals, from setting your goals, you want to schedule your day and have a checklist. All right? Because here's the thing. You have no boss in this business. You are your own boss. But in fact, you are not your own boss. Your diary is your boss. And if I open your diary, I look inside your diary and I see no appointments scheduled. I see no training scheduled. I see no timetable. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, you are not in business. And number 3, obviously, is to take action every day and never quit. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. All right? This is one of my favorite quotes. And so what I'm going to go over right now is your daily mode of operation and making the most of your time. Okay? It's a very simple process. I want you guys to take notes and write down how this process will work. Whether you are brand new in network marketing, whether you've been in the industry for some time, maybe you're even a manager in your business. What I can tell you about your business is the people who got you where you are today are not going to be the people to get you to where you want to go tomorrow. So as a leader in CFX, as somebody who's building the business, we always want to be recruiting people. We always want to be building our business. We cannot get comfortable and get into management mode, because when you get into management mode, you know, sometimes your income can take a dip. Sometimes you realize that some people fall off the tracks and the activity slows down a bit. But when you are the person always in the trenches, when you are the person always in the field, building your business and doing what it takes to be a top earner, well, then you're going to create a lot of top earners in your organization, and you're going to make a lot of money with your business. So write down these numbers, guys. 3, 5, 5, 5, 3. I want you to write them one on top of the other. Okay. And we are going to break it down. So number 1, the first 3 is basically to create 3 pieces of content per day. Now, if you want to leave a lasting impact for your business, family, or community, you must be the person that they want to join and follow. All right? So the 3 types of posts that you have to post, or rather the 3 times, all right, is morning post. Okay, you wake up in the morning, you jump on your social media, and you make a post in the morning. Then we have our afternoon post around midday, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, around that time. And then number 3 is your evening post. Okay, you want to be in people's faces. You want to be seen all the time on social media. And when you do this, you create these 3 pieces of content daily on your social media. Well, the Facebook algorithm, the Instagram algorithm, the LinkedIn algorithm will give you more priority over people who are just making 1 post a day. So here's 3 ideas and 3 concepts that your post should rotate around or revolve around. And the first one is to inspire people, all right? And to inspire people, to make a post that inspires, you have to be real. You have to be vulnerable. Share something about you. Share something about your past, the past that you had, whether it was good or bad. People like people who are vulnerable. People don't like those who are perfect. And so let people know your vulnerability. Share a little post saying that this is where I was then, and this is where I am now. And this is the kind of lessons that I learned in that process. All right. The other one is to educate. I love doing this because everybody can be an educator. And just like Mr. John Kinner said yesterday in our month-end call, we are not going to be out there trying to sell people. All right. The people who make the most money in CFX or in this industry are people who can educate. And to educate, you don't have to be an authority. You don't have to be a teacher. You don't have to be a lecturer. All you need to do is invest a little time to learn something. And then after you've learned that, all you do is go out and teach it. Okay. It can happen in a single 10 minutes, a space of time. You read an article about Bitcoin, you read an article about happiness, you read an article about anything, and then you go out there and you educate people on what you just read 5 or 10 minutes ago. And this is how easy it is to educate. And when you become an educator, guys, you become an authority. You become someone that people want to follow and join. All right. And then we come to our third type of posts, which is entertaining. A content that makes people smile, people laugh, people feel good, right? People don't remember what you said in your posts, but they sure do remember how you made them feel. I want you to always remember that. So when you are making a post, ask yourself, how will this post make people feel? Because people remember the feeling and not what you exactly put in the post, what your words were in the post, right? So these are your 3 types of contents that you have to build every single day. And the great thing about these 3 pieces of content is you can use them on different platforms. You can use them on Facebook, you can use them on Instagram, you can use them on LinkedIn, and whatever other social platform you are on. Okay, the second one is number 5. This one goes like this: make 5 brand new contacts per day using what we call the CLAM method, CLAM method. All right. And this basically means that you are going to go out on your Facebook timeline. All right. You can either do it on your timeline or you can go and find a group on Facebook that has motivated people. All right. Maybe it's a group about Robert Kiyosaki. Maybe it's a group about motivational quotes. Maybe it's a group about people who like shares and cryptocurrency. Whatever it is, find the groups that have the most engagement and the most activity. And that's where you want to hang out. And all you got to do is do the CLAM method. The CLAM method is simple, all right? Number 1, C, stands for comment on a post. So you find the post that's interesting, and all you got to do is simply write something on that post, right? Just make a comment. Thank you for sharing, even if you want to say that, all right? Then number 2, you are going to like the post. CL, L stands for like, and A stands for add the person as a friend. All right. And then number 4, you want to M, message the person, introduce yourself, compliment them, and find some commonality. All right. So if it was a post that you commented on and the post was about hiking in the mountain, you can reach out to them and say, hey, John, thanks for, or hey, John, what's up? My name's Jeremy. I saw your post on the Robert Kiyosaki group or the hiking group where you hiked onto the mountain. I really enjoy hiking as well. How long have you been doing it? All right. So you're saying nothing about your business. You're not trying to pitch them. You're not trying to invite them to a call. All you're trying to do is build rapport, link up with that person, find something in common, and now you have a brand new friend on your Facebook account. Okay. A lot of us, when we join the business, we first start with our warm market, people we know, and people that like us and trust us. That's our first, people that we want to invite to come and see CFX. But, after some time, you might run out of your warm list and you need to go out there and find new friends, add new people into your network. And this is how you keep referring people, you keep building your business. Okay, the third number is to invite 5 new people to look at the presentation. This is basically an exposure, guys. Exposures are the lifeblood of our business. If you do not show any people the opportunity, well, then you will not get any results. And this is really a numbers game. So the biggest income producing activity that you can have, it's simply asking 5 people a day whether they're open to taking a look at your business. All right. And yesterday, Mr. John Kinner on the month-end call went through a few strategies, through a few scripts that you can use to basically invite people to come and take a look at our opportunity. All right. You can use those, watch that training again, take screenshots of those scripts that John Kinner shared, and start implementing them, guys. Start using them. And there's another one that I send and some of my team use, all right? And they just simply, after they've built a little bit of rapport, we get straight to it. We don't want to build rapport for 1 month with someone, 2 months, 3 months. We want to get people onto the calls. We want to create activity because it's the activity that creates the results, all right? So this is what we say. We say, listen, John, I'm so excited to be part of this group of people who are changing lives and making a difference. It may or may not be for you, but would you be interested to learn more? All right. So what we are doing is we are saying we are part of a group of people who are changing lives and making a difference. I never said, I'm part of a business where you can trade and they trade for you and all of that stuff, because guys, there's a thin line between a presentation and an invite. Remember, in an invite, you do not want to be presenting. You do not want to be sharing what this is all about. Rather, all you want to do is be inviting. And so you guys can see in the second part of this, it says it may or may not be for you. And that way we are taking it away. We are taking it away from them and saying, you know what? It may or not be for you. I'm not begging you. I'm not here to I don't need you, but it may or may not be for you. And when you do that, people have a fear of loss when you take it away from them. All right. And so understand, guys, it's a numbers game. When you focus on the activity and not on the results of getting that person in, it takes the pressure off. It takes the pressure off. All you focus on is doing this. Yes, Justin.
I want to interject something real quick. Not only do you take it away from them, but you take the pressure off them of them thinking you have got to have them join the business. So This may or may not be for you, but it's been working for me for 6 months. And so you might as well come and take a look. Right?
I love that.
It takes the pressure off them. And I've had people in my business before say, Justin, I've had no success this month. I just can't seem to help anybody. I can't build my business. I can't sell any and I say, okay, well, how many people did you expose to the business last month? Well, I messaged like 5. So in 30 days, you messaged 5 people. And at the end of the month, you're sitting here trying to figure out why nobody joined. Jeremy said it. It's a numbers game. Some will, some won't. Don't stress over it. Move on. Because at the end of the day, it's not your job to convince anyone. Can you play a role in opening people's minds? Yes. Can you play a role in becoming an influencer online? Yes. But at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do, not what you want them to do. There you go.
100%. So like Justin's saying, guys, some will, some won't. So what? Who's next, right? That's a quote I teach my team. Some will, some won't. So what? Yeah, who's next? Who's next?
Every
Guys, because
no leads you closer to your first yes or your second yes. I mean, people say,
Yes.
man, the last 9 people I spoke with told me they weren't interested. Well, guess what? Number 10 is probably the one. And until you go and reach out to number 10, you got 9 no's.
100%.
John said it yesterday. Do not take it personally. I think one of the biggest issues I've seen in my experience over the last 8 or 9 years is when you message somebody because you're so excited. We're so excited about what we have. And we message somebody and they don't message us back in an hour. They don't message back the same day. The next day goes by and we immediately think, man, they must not be interested. We immediately go to the negative. And then we don't even follow up because we feel like they're just not interested. When a week goes by and you speak to that friend or that prospect or that contact or whoever it is, and they go, man, I didn't even get a chance to watch the videos because after I got off the phone with you, the principal called and my son was in the principal's office and man, it was just a terrible week. Thanks for reminding me. So think about that, guys, when you're out there and you're messaging and you're building these relationships, because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. It's about building relationships. Don't look at people like a number in your business. Look at them like a person. Get to know them. Find some common interests. And eventually, if you're doing the right things on your social media and you're sharing your life with people so they can get to know, like, and trust you, they're eventually going to reach out to you and say, hey, Jeremy, what's this about? So there you go.
100%, Justin. So like we say, guys, focus on the activity, right? Just get through your to-do list for the day. The most successful people in life have a to-do list, have a checklist. All right. And if you have this checklist, you are able to grow a thriving business. And understand one thing about network marketing. It's not like a job. It's not a business that you have to wake up at 9 o'clock and you work until 5 o'clock. There's no hours for network marketing. Network marketing is built in the nooks and crannies of your day. And that literally means that when I'm waiting for my kids outside their school in my car, I'm on my phone doing 5 minutes of network marketing.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. You got to make it. Yeah, 100%. And you guys have probably noticed on Justin's timeline and on his social media stuff, he's always with his kids. He's always at the mansion. He's always doing something lifestyle. But how does he get to fit in his business around the lifestyle? It's because we always have our phone with us.
Mm-hmm.
And so instead of, at your lunchtime, focusing on just eating your food, you could have your phone next to you and you eating your food at work and you basically texting 5 people. You're getting these 5 things done right in your lunch break. You're getting all of this stuff done. Guys, I promise you, if you add up all the 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes you have in a day, you can easily fit in an hour to 2 hours, maybe even more in your network marketing business, just simply part-time. And so there's something called momentum. And to create success in your life, you need momentum. And momentum can only happen with consistency, guys. Momentum can only build up once you've been going to the gym for 2 months.
Yep.
It won't happen in a week. I promise you, if you go to the gym in a week and you pump some weights, you are not going to have muscles in 1 week. But what about 1 month? What about 10 months? What about 2 years? What will the difference be then? And so the 4th thing we want to look at is follow-up, right? The fortune is in the follow-up. And you want to do 5 follow-ups per day, all right? So number 1 is 3 social media content, okay? Number 2 is 5 new connections per day. Number 3 is 5 invites. You want to invite 5 people per day. And number 4 is 5 follow-ups with prospects, okay? So some of you guys only rely on the webinars to share the information with CFX, but a lot of my members that I have signed up simply by watching a video, a CFX video. And that video can be found on the CFX from home, Success from Home website, right? John Kinner spoke about it yesterday. And there's 2 videos in there. The one speaks completely just about the business, about the passive income, and the other one speaks about the business. So I've signed up plenty of people just showing them that. They never, ever even came to a webinar. Okay, so what we need to do is, if you've reached out to someone, if you've connected them and you've invited them to a webinar and they say, well, I'm unavailable at this time, well, then you can say, hey, if I send you a short video, will you watch it? All right, and the person might say, yeah, okay, cool, I'll watch it. And then you ask, okay, when do you think you could watch it? And they'll tell you exactly when they're going to watch it. All right, you always ask those questions, and then you send them the video and you give them some space, give them some time to watch the video. A lot of people come back to you and others might not. And, for those who don't come back to you, this is how you do a simple follow-up, guys. Follow-up is so easy. All right, so it's a simple text follow-up. All you say is, hey, Adam, just checking in with you to see what you liked best about the video I sent. Such a beautiful and simple follow-up. Hey, Adam, just checking in with you to see what you liked best about the video. All right. Then, like Justin said, the guy might say, oh man, this happened, that happened. I had to run off to my kid's school. I haven't watched the video yet. Well, then you ask again. All right, great. When will you have time to watch the video? I'm very busy with my business and I have a lot of other people to follow up with. So, when can I reach back to you to find out when you've seen the video? All right. Now let's look at somebody you maybe forgot. Maybe you're very active with your recruiting. You're very active with creating your communication on your Facebook, and you might just forget someone. It's all good. All you want to say is, hey, Susie, sorry I haven't been in touch with you. I've been busy with my business, but I haven't forgotten about you. I just wanted to touch base to see how things are going, okay? Reconnect the conversation. Keep flowing. Make them feel that you care about them, that you're looking out for them, and you just want to touch base. All right, thanks, Dion, for sending that link, CFX Success from Home. All right, and then, guys, you might have some people who go into what we call witness protection. They're people you've sent information to. They haven't replied you. You've seen the 2 ticks that say they've read it and they're still not replying to you, right? Instead of breaking that friendship off, instead of making them think that all you want is the sale, reach out to them and simply say this. Hey, James, I just wanted to say that our relationship means more than anything. It's okay if you're not interested in my opportunity. I promise not to bring up the business again. Can we still get together on a hangout? Can we still get together on a Zoom call? Can we still get together for a coffee? Whatever it is, right? You want to keep your relationships intact. And because of that, it might create, curiosity from this person and look at you like, man, this guy has improved. This guy is such a great person. Maybe I do want to join his business. All right. And the last and final one, guys, is, yeah, there we go. Ellison saying, I have so many of those, Jay, and it's the ones closer to me. Great, Ellison. So send them that message. Say, you know what? I don't want you to join my business. Can we just connect? Let's go out for a coffee, Zoom call, just reconnect your relationship with that person and know that it's all good either way, whether you join us or don't. And that might open up their mind a little bit more to wanting to join later on. All right. So the last one, 3 prospects attend a call or a tool per day. So show people the purpose of your craft, right? We just want to plant 3 seeds a day, 3 people watching a video, 3 people attending a live Zoom meeting, 3-way call with your upline. These are basically exposures, and they come from all of your activities that I've just showed you or taught you how to go through on a daily basis. So imagine 1 comes from a follow-up, All right, someone you followed up with, he said, yeah, man, I really liked the video, but I didn't understand, this part and this part. Well, you say, well, great. We have a live Zoom webinar this evening. Why don't you join us at 7 o'clock? Why don't you join us at 8 o'clock? And you can have those questions answered. Well, boom, you have a new exposure. Maybe one comes from someone that you've just recently invited. Maybe another one comes from a curiosity post that you posted on your social media, those 3 pieces of content. Maybe in one, someone reached out to you and said, hey, man, what is this stuff that you're saying you're so grateful about? All right, so I want to teach you guys a curiosity post that you could post at least once or twice a week. You can put up on your Facebook, say that I am so happy and grateful, because of my mentor, my coach, who's been helping me create financial freedom over the last 12 months. This guy has done this. He comes from this background, and I'm so, grateful to be working with this person. He's absolutely changed my life. And that is a curiosity post. When you put that out there, people say, hey, man, what is this guy into? What kind of business is he doing? Maybe I should reach out to him and ask him. All right. So some of us are just posting CFX results, CFX this, CFX that, but you're not creating any curiosity because you're already telling people what you're about. You're already telling people what you're in. So you're looking like a salesperson. And people don't want to follow salespeople. They want to follow leaders. They want to follow people who can add value to their lives. All right. So the number one key to success is consistency. Consistency is the key to achieving and maintaining momentum. And momentum, guys, is the result that you get, is the place all of us want to be in our businesses, because momentum means that your business is thriving with or without you. That means your business is moving so fast that there's nothing that can stop it right now. And the only way you can get momentum is by doing reps. You see, this is why the power team is called the power team. And you can see this big forearm and muscles over here, because we are strong because of the reps. We are strong because of the community. We are strong because we are people who never give up. We are not quitters. We stay in the gym. We stay in the grind. We stay in the trenches, consistently doing what we need to do. And if you do this, ladies and gentlemen, you just stay consistent and you don't focus on the results, but rather focus on the activity. Let your diary be your boss. Let your diary be your boss. Make sure you schedule your activities for the day. These activities that I've just taught you, all right? 3, 5, 5, 5, 3. Make sure they are scheduled in your diary. And when you are doing invites, do invites. Let the momentum be your friend. When you are doing follow-ups, do follow-ups. Because after follow-up number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's when the momentum builds and your energy is even more powerful. So on each of these, except the social media posts, because it's 3 posts a day, you're going to obviously have to post it morning, afternoon, and evening. That's the one where, you might not use momentum there, but the rest of them, you can use momentum to your advantage, right? Make 5 connections in a day. You can do that in 10 minutes. Invite 5 new people to a presentation. You can do that in 10 minutes. Follow up with 5 people. You can do that in 5 minutes. So all of this will literally take you between 30 minutes to 1 hour per day. And this is the formula I've used. This is the formula I teach my team. And this is how we have increased. We've 10x'd the activity in our group. We've 10x'd the results that people are getting as well, because the results are a direct reflection of the activity. And so if you're going to commit, if you are going to commit and you're ready to change your life, you're ready to change your income, and you're going to commit to your daily mode of operation, your daily mode of excellence, just type the words I am in the chat. Just type the words I am, and make a commitment to yourself. And don't do it for just you. Do it for your family. Do it for the people that you want to give the best to. the why. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from me. I'm going to hand it over to my brother Justin, who's going to share a little bit more. We run over time, unfortunately. It's always difficult to speed through this information, but hope it was
we had a little glitch. It's all right.
All good, all good. Hope you guys found value from the training. I'm going to hand it over to you, Jay.
Massive, brother. Massive, massive content. A lot of stuff covered. I'm going to answer a couple of quick questions. Yes, we're going to edit a recording and we're going to have it out to you guys. That's number one. So that's good. I have a question for everybody. I'm going to ask it differently than I was originally going to ask it. How many people here? We have 615 people on the webinar. If you guys can stop typing in the chat for a second, I'm going to go over all of it. The slides, the recordings. We're going to do a quick walkthrough on the Power Team website. For those of you that are new and don't know where stuff is, we've created a duplication system like Jeremy said when we launched in July, to make sure that regardless of who your upline is, regardless of who your sponsor is, you can own your business. You can have success without really having to depend on somebody, and all of that is on the Power Team website. But let me ask you a quick question. 615 people on the webinar. Who here has not watched the end of the month call from yesterday? Who has not? Type in the number 1 if you have not watched the end of the month webinar yet. Be honest with us. Type in a number 1. I see so many people asking questions, yet you have not plugged in to the most important call that CFX does every single month. That's like being a quarterback in the NFL. That's like being a quarterback in the NFL, playing the game on Sunday and not showing up to the most important meeting of the week, which is Monday. That's what that's like. So I'm gonna challenge you today. In fact, some of you are probably going to say, Justin, where can I find the end of the month webinar? Check it out, folks. This is the Power Team website. It is fully updated with everything you need. And you're going to see right on the home page is the end of the month webinar. So for those of you that are in this webinar right now and you've not watched our CEO and John Kinnear deliver the fire, you have got to go and watch the replay. It's always on the YouTube channel for CFX, but we make it nice and simple for you, and we put it here on the home page of the CFXPowerTeamSite.com. So let's walk through this site real quickly for you guys. Homepage has a lot of different tools here. Quick link if you want to get some gear and be a walking billboard for your business. International list of exchanges, scam alerts, what to be aware of, fake apps, fake websites. I can't tell you how many people sign up to CFX in your link, and then they go and download an app and they try to buy a contract and the money is gone. It's gone. So there's your scam alert, and there's our Facebook page. That's not important stuff. I want to talk about the training. We just updated this page, you guys. Check it out. We sliced out of yesterday's webinar just the training that John Kinnear did. How about that? How amazing is that? We sliced out the little piece that John did, focused on becoming an entrepreneur, and it's right there on the training page at the top. I just added, while Jeremy was speaking, I just added the slides for today's call. So you can only download slides on a PC. You can't do it from your mobile because it's too large. But if you can find a computer and log in, you can download the PowerPoint that Jeremy created for today's webinar. You just come to the website and you hit play. Check it out.
Nice.
And there it is.
Onwards and upwards. We're going to start blasting through a large part of our...
About 30 minutes. If you want to build your business, I'm telling you, that's what you want to watch today. That's what you want to consume over the weekend. Watch it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, because the system is simple. Then I don't care. Our presenters on the Global Power Team and so many people out there do such an amazing job presenting CFX, but there is no better video on the planet in existence to send somebody who wants to learn about the rewards plan. It's this video. It's been on the CFX Success from Home page since the beginning. It is just 12 minutes, and it's John Kinnear so simply and clearly explaining the compensation plan. And then you've got all of the other resources here. Last year, Jeremy did a training on Facebook. You've got your leadership trainings. You've got a training here. So much stuff here on this page, guys. And then you have up at the top, here, the Telegram channel. Jonah, you have up top here the Telegram channel, which is all little mobile videos on just about anything you need to learn in the back office. That's your training tab. Then you go to the business, and here's your explainer videos, guys. So you have them on this website here, which is the CFX Success from Home. Let me just move this. Let me admit this guy. Here is your CFX Success from Home, multiple languages, as you can see, all of your videos. But if you just want to slice out one of those videos, you just want to open somebody's mind to what is Bitcoin, what is Forex, why Cash FX, the 20-minute full brief overview, or some other languages, you can simply click on these right from the training or the business. Global webinars, look at brand new schedule coming, guys. We're going to relaunch. Brand new content in the slides. Brand new schedule, fresh, new, exciting. That's going to be starting on July 12th, so that will be updated there. You have your international. So right now we have French content and Spanish. You have your marketing tools. We're working with Botsy on launching a brand new bot, hopefully before the end of the year. A lot of customizations going into that. You also have your conversion pros down here, the CFX marketing system. And then you also have down at the bottom your Success from Home stuff. So that's under your marketing tools on the website. Testimonial videos that you can share with people. Anything and everything you need is right here on the Power Team website. And I want to finish with this. This was a commitment that Luigi, John Kinnear, I have to mention some names, Lee and Carl. Lee especially, he was one of our first to come on board with us. I see Lee on the call. He was our testimonial yesterday on the end of the month webinar. If you didn't see that, you're missing out, guys. But we made a commitment in the beginning, and this is still our mission. We are all about creating a global community where all members work together in unity. Have any of you seen such unity before in any business you've worked in? I've not. The unity, the sacrifice, the selflessness that the leaders have, and it comes from the corporate staff and it works its way down. Why? So that we could change the space and make network marketing great again. We are the largest and fastest growing team in the world. Listen, the CFX Power Team makes up 260-some thousand members. Currently, the Power Team supports hundreds of thousands of members worldwide. This website here is an investment in your success, you guys. You are a valuable partner of the Power Team. Together, we will accomplish our personal goal.
Oh, I made you host, bro.
Still there?
Sorry,
Justin. That's okay. So listen, this is the website. All of your new members should be given this website. Commit them to going through some of this stuff. We're going to have the recording edited. You now see the slides up there. The videos from today, from yesterday, everything you need is on the training page. And with that being said, guys, let's go out and create a bunch of 8-figure earners. That's it. Jeremy, anything you want to add before we close up the shop?
Awesome, my brother. Thank you so much for adding that value. I absolutely love that mission statement, man. I think each one of us should go and copy that mission statement and share it into our Telegram groups, our WhatsApp groups. You know, we all about one vision, one team. And when we can all be on the same team, helping each other, striving for perfection, never giving up, you know, that's when we are going to create amazing results. And we're going to make this the best and biggest network marketing company in the world. I'm so confident about that. I just feel it in my blood and bones, you know, and you should feel that way too, because remember, attitude will create your latitude. And we definitely want to have an attitude of gratitude as well, and just be thankful for Waska and our amazing leaders and everything they do behind the scenes for us, you know. And I promise you, with that kind of mindset, with that kind of attitude, guys, you can achieve anything you want to in life. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys found this valuable. You know, like Justin said, the recording will be sent out soon. Much love and respect, guys. I'm about to start a webinar in the next 1 minute.
Hey,
so I gotta go get to work.
Let's throw it out to the universe. I'm gonna unmute everybody. For those of you that aren't bashful, unmute and let everybody know in this room if you're a millionaire. I'm a millionaire.
I'm a millionaire.